Damn, that shit don't hit the same.
We are a work in progress, Swaggy. We are figuring it out as we do these virtual arenas. But appreciate all y'all pulling up again. We got a good one in store for y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat coming through and rocking with us. As I mentioned, this is Gil's Virtual Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. I'm merely a host, Josiah Johnson. As always, we got the NBA legend and ARC Raiders player Gilbert Arenas back here with us. Yeah, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. I'm gonna take over Gil's role for the show today too. Y'all can hear him. I can't.
I can't hear shit.
I can't hear nothing.
I'm glad though.
It's,
Man.
it's good news. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. We also got NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P, Nick Young, back here with us.
24 legend.
24 legend.
Man.
Representing Tough Crowd in the car carrying country club member, we got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
What up?
And last but not least, representing the other school in Los Angeles, the lesser school.
Wow.
Come on, Swag, you know the truth. We got the man they call Cemetery Larry, NCAA champion of the world, Dr. Rashad McCants, PhD.
And Dr. Memo.
Boom. I got the sound effect for you.
Yo, don't y'all play each other this week?
We played last week.
Oh, last week? Oh.
Got our ass whooped.
That's what happened. But we got a lot to get into today. Here's what's cracking in Gil's Arena. Spurs have won 12 of their last 13 games, including historic undefeated February. Do they have enough to make their first conference final since 2014? Joel Embid has missed 7 of the last 9 games with knee and oblique injuries. Can Philly trust their franchise player in the playoffs? Zion Williamson on pace to play 60 games for just the 3rd time in his career. Should the former #1 pick be in the Pelicans' long-term plans? He's getting his contract for next season guaranteed, as some of you guys may know and may remember. He's got a non-guaranteed contract. He's got weight and game clauses he needs to hit. Also, Bron had a message for him about Stephen A. Smith that we will discuss as well. But before we get into all that, this show is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's available in most states, including California and Florida. New customers get $75 in bonus entries when they play just $5. To get started, just use code GIL when you sign up, and it'll load instantly. Underdog, make picks, win money with code GIL. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So let's get into it. Spurs and undermanned Sixer squad met in Philly Tuesday as NBA on NBC turned back the clock with a special throwback night featuring Bob Costas, Doug Collins, and Mike Fratello calling the game. So after going 11-0 in February and becoming the first team in league history to have an undefeated month while scoring 110-plus points in each game, Spurs bounced back from a loss to the Knicks in Madison Square Garden on Sunday with a wire-to-wire 40-point blowout win, leading by as much as 49 points in the final game of their annual rodeo road trip. Spurs had 8 players scoring double figures, with Devin Vassell and Dylan Harper leading the way with 22 points each. Stephon Castle adding 15 and 10 dimes. Wemby, on the other hand, only took 5 shots in his 24 minutes of action, had 10 points, 8 boards, 4 assists, 6 blocks, and 3 steals, still managed to stuff the stat sheet. Spurs are now 12-1 in their last 13 games, finished that 9-game road trip with a record of 8-1. So after the game, Wemby was asked about his slow offensive night and what his role is when his team is rolling in a game like this.
Yeah, for sure. My role is to keep making sure they keep having this advantages. So it's keep rolling, keep hitting on the screens until the opponents decide to do something, which they didn't. So please let them enjoy.
Let them enjoy. So, Cemetery Larry, we'll start with you first. Obviously, big Wemby fan. You respect Wemby for making sure his teammates were able to eat in this blowout win over the Sixers?
Full circle, man. It all comes back to the ultimate prediction of knowing that this is a team that emphasizes team. And when you think about teams that go into the season emphasizing that, and you got a player, which is your #1 pick, reminiscent of Tim Duncan, that just wants to do everything that he can to help the team win. I think that Wemby realizes and recognizes that his teammates have his trust and that they can go out there and be themselves at the maximum potential. And they have 5 guys that can go out there and play. They even have 6 if you count how Harrison Barnes out there, he can light it up. And they look very comfortable right now, knowing that their star player can explode at any point. Their second star player, Castle, can explode at any point. Their third star player, Darren Fox, can explode at any point. Their sleeper, Harper, can explode at any point. So these are guys that are comfortable with each other. And Wemby, being the actual leader, is giving not only the coach the trust, not only the organization, but his teammates who ultimately need to be there and be amped up and have confidence going into the playoffs. So I love everything about this game and how they finished it.
All right, let's move on to you, Swaggy. Like I
Oh
said,
man,
10 points in the game, only took 5 shots in his 24 minutes of action. Obviously, had some words afterwards about, just rolling with the game plan, letting his guys stay involved, letting his teammates eat. You respect Wemby for having that mentality in a game like this.
for sure. And it's not too much you can do. You blowing a team out, man. And everybody got it going. Young, when you young, teammates got it going, feeding off that energy. I'm happy for Fox for sure. To be out the situation in sack, to come to a contender. His whole name and everything could change as he get one. If they, go to the finals and all that. I love it. I love it. Wemby,
Right?
I just love the way Wemby be talking to, man. He got that confidence. I let him have fun. Go ahead. I let them have fun. That's some Mamba mentality type stuff at a young age.
Mamba mentality for Wemby. Yeah, Wemby, very wise beyond his years in his 3rd year in the league. But let's shift over to you, Mr. B. You respect Wemby for letting his teammates eat in their blowout win over the Sixers.
Yeah, of course. Not just that, but just the whole team in general.
Yeah.
They got beat by the Knicks, and then they come back into Philly, and it's a statement game to me for a team that's young, that's been tested all year, and to see them play like that. If they play like that going into the playoffs, that is going to be a scary team. So the fact that Wemby only had five shots, only scored 10 points. It's just a system. It's just a Spurs system. Tim Duncan had games like that, and they still won and things like that. But to see everybody scoring double figures at a time like right now in a statement game like that, I love it.
So good. Let's shift over to you. Spurs had 8 players in double figures. Dylan Harper, Cassell with 22 each. Wemby, 10 points. Did stuff to stat sheet. So like I said, 6 blocks, 3 steals, 8 rebounds. But what do you think about Wemby's post-game comments? And do you respect him for making sure that he's happy with his mentality and letting his teammates eat?
Unmute.
Love you.
You said let his teammates eat.
All right.
Like, what does that mean? Like, he had a choice. Like, he got the ball and he was saying, you know what, this is too easy for me. Let me get my teammates involved so they can eat. Is that the understanding of it? Or was he shut out of the game because the Drummond was on his ass and it was physically he says it in there. They wasn't detaching from me. So on a pick and roll, they're bodying him up. They didn't let him roll. They let him pop to the 3 while they had a hand on him. They didn't take their body off of him. So it's like, well, if this is how they're going to play, just keep going. That's not letting my teammates eat. That's just the other team just saying, you know what? We're not going to let you get involved into this game. Drummond even got, I think, a technical for pushing Wemby in the back because he almost had an offensive rebound. That was the game plan. We're just not going to get our body off of you. We're not going to sag so you can pop, shoot the little 3 you want. So we're going to body up, and then we're going to put, like, Drummond was literally, after the screen, he was just literally using his hand and pushing him damn near toward a half court. And so it was just a physical game for him personally. So he didn't let his teammates do nothing. They just, all right, well, that's what they're going to do. We're just going to keep turning this corner and scoring.
But
It's just not the game.
But it just sounds crazy. Let him eat. Let his teammates eat.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
It's just weird.
If
he was a point guard,
8, 4,
But he's made
6.
this type of commentary before. He's happy when the rest of the crew gets on.
No, being happy.
I know being happy, but to be starting this narrative like let him eat, like he let.
Like Steve Nash said, I'm not going to take no shots, and I'm going to have 20 assists. Yeah, I'm letting my teammates eat. I'm just getting everybody involved, but that's not your role. You just couldn't really get the ball like that. because of how they were physically playing you.
And they were just taking what the defense give them.
So that means he goes into other things, right? I mean, he had 8 rebounds.
That has nothing to do with points.
6 blocks. I mean,
That has nothing to do with points.
I'm still affecting the game, though.
That wasn't the question. The question wasn't I'm affecting the game. The question is because he only had 5 shots, I'm letting my teammates eat offensively.
Yeah, they had it going. Everybody else had it going.
But it wasn't because of him doing something. It was the defense saying, I'm not gonna take my body off of you. So I'm gonna let Fox turn the corner. I'm gonna let Castle turn the corner because I'm not gonna,
Hey, but hold on. How stupid is that as a team is getting blown out by 40 to say we're not gonna let Wemby get more than 5 shots, but we're gonna let everybody else do what the fuck they want, and we're gonna get blown out and be happy about it.
Yeah, knowing that. Yeah.
What did you say?
That's the
what did you say?
It just doesn't make sense for the team to feel good about taking Wemby out of the game and then still get blown out by 40 because the other guys stepped up.
I think
who said they felt great with the game? It was their game plan.
It was a terrible game plan.
That wasn't the question. The question wasn't a terrible game plan. That's not the question. The question is the question.
But that's the answer. The answer is whatever the fuck the question is, you never came up with the answer. Like you didn't stop shit. His 5 shots come at the detriment of the team being an ethical basketball team. He knows that if he don't got it going, if they're trying to stop him, they're playing physical. I got to affect the game in other ways.
That wasn't the question either. That wasn't the question either.
Said
you want to argue the performance? I'm answering just the question.
But that's the answer. That's the answer to the question. It doesn't matter what the question is.
No, sir.
We all have different answers to the question.
Wait, that's what I'm saying.
We're all not going to have the same answer. We're all going to have different. We're all going to have different answers.
Oh, I was muted. You answered yours, so you can mute yourself. You answered already.
I answered again though. I just answered again. I just countered. I countered my answer.
No. You don't have to recount. If you want to answer again off of something Josiah says, but what I said was only pure facts of why he.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Well, it wasn't right or wrong. The way he presented the question of letting his teammates eat. The facts of that is how they were playing him defensively. Bodying him up, not letting him catch the ball, letting the guards drive. We're not going to stop the guards. Our game plan is to physically take Wemby out of the game. That was their game plan. Did it work? It worked against Wemby, didn't work against the rest of the team. The rest of the team ate. But we're not talking about was it a good game plan. If that's the next question, then I can say, nope, that was a horrible game plan. You lost by 40. That wasn't the game plan. I'm just answering the question.
Well, like I said before, Wemby don't have to take 20 shots to affect the game. He don't have to take 30 shots to affect the game. He can take 5 shots to affect the game. He can be extremely comfortable with letting his teammates play well, regardless of whoever the game plan have against him. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He don't care about individual stats. That's the point.
That wasn't the question, but I'm with you on that too. But it wasn't the question. Glad you threw that in there.
Hey, Josiah, you need to frame your questions a little bit better and take the narrative out because this is all on you now. No, I'm your question.
Elite host, great day, well respected in the industry. But but to the other point though.
How about this? Answer another question.
But here's the other point of this.
How about this? Say, does Wemby need to score 30 for the Spurs to win? Do that one, Josiah.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Because we know the answer to that. He does not.
Answer another question.
But to the point, though, a game like this, Wemby only taking 5 shots, rolling with that game plan, physicality. Yeah. Sixers undermanned, don't have Embiid. Obviously, PG still dealing with his suspension. We've seen teams try to employ this strategy with Wemby, where they're trying to just out-physical him. Does he need to start to step up and just try to take those moments over? How does he adjust as a player with that physicality? That seems like the strategy.
Does Luka and all those other guys who flop to get fouls have to step up their physicality? Or
No, I'm
do
saying
they need to
we'll be
start
dealing
calling
with the
fouls?
physicality.
They need to just call fouls when he get fouled. Like, which one is it? I mean, because those dudes don't get fouled. They get fouls. They flop. Should he flop more? I don't know. I just think that at the end of the day, it's basketball. You take what's given. And he's been doing that. He's been doing very well at it. So his adjustments will come when he sees it. I think the coaches will make those adjustments as well. We go at it like that.
What was the question?
What was the question? Yeah.
What was the question? Because you remember, you remember this is the Spurs, so you know there's someone who just no matter what is Spurs, so he's going to run that narrative, not going to answer. So what was the actual question?
The strategy of being physical with Wemby seems like that's been utilized throughout the season more and more now. But for somebody like Wemby, who's on the verge of becoming an elite scorer, how does he need to adjust and address that to still be able to get buckets?
I mean, you don't need to address it in a certain way. Like if they want to body you up, if they want to play physical with you, obviously you have guards that can turn the corner. You have guards that can make plays, come downhill. So if you have a guard like Castle, Fox, Vassell, and Harper, who come downhill at a very fast rate, and they're all athletic, and you don't try to stop them on a pick and roll, then that's a dumb game plan. Right? All that pushing up and you letting these guys turn the corner freely. I mean, you know, it's you can't do it. But I understand why you're trying to do it, because you don't want Wemby to, you know, roll or pop without somebody touching him. It's just a horrible game plan if you think physically you're trying to get him, especially if you don't have the ball, right? I mean, trying to keep him up the lane and make him shoot more jump shots, that should be more of your goal versus just trying to physically beat on him.
But I get it. You try to take him out of his game, you know, be physical with him, you know, get him mad. But like you said, they do got a bunch of scores. It's like you can't just say, I'm gonna let the other guys win when they got damn near 3 other all-stars on their team. That's crazy.
Why don't you just do like
Fox
you said,
is-
Gil?
Huh?
Just why don't we just do what you said? Like just go down and just stand right in front by the rim.
Because they're not letting them, like, Wilson was not letting them near that rim yesterday.
Hey,
So like, I mean, I'm saying like run it, like just get to the rim.
he don't have to come
like, you know
down
what I'm
to
saying?
nobody
Like-
level. Yeah.
Yeah, like he don't.
Like-
When you want to be physical, you got to get low and do all that shit. No, you don't
Yeah,
have
but
to
I'm
do
saying
that.
like him running up the court. Like if I'm running, like I'm getting to the I'm
Just
getting
throw
by
that
the rim.
bitch up.
Now they holding him above the free throw line. Drummond was holding his ass above the free throw line all yesterday. Just holding him up. You ain't going down there. Because once you get down there, he does have the advantage. So you're going to try to play physical free throw line and above. And hopefully he just pops back and settles for the jumper.
There's only been one player in the history of the game who's been able to go down the court and just stand in the middle of the lane and get the ball and dominate.
Mm-hmm.
That was Shaquille O'Neal. Every other big, if we talking about hoop, you know, as a coach, you teach your players to stop the guy at the free throw line, push him off to the side of the block where he catches it off the block. Jokic don't get to run down the middle of the floor and just say, throw it to me. None of the bigs do. I mean, I think that's just fundamental basketball when you talk about running down the floor. So he being skinny, he's not going to be able to just do that every time unless it's transition. So if that's the case, it can't be their game plan just to throw his big ass down there and just say, throw it up to me and let me do my thing.
They did that against the Lakers last time when I watched. When they had all them little fucking people on them, they just threw it up.
Yeah.
I mean, some games is gonna work.
Who's the big man there? Yeah.
Aiton?
Yeah.
They threw that bitch right up.
Yeah, he can't be physical with himself right now. So, you know.
He's not Clint Capella, good.
Yeah.
He ain't no Clint Capella.
That's sick.
But looking at this Spurs squad, Wemby said this in the past, ethical basketball. We hear this term thrown out a lot. Do you respect the Spurs style of play? With Wemby saying it, more old school style, tactically correct in comparison to some of the other teams that we see in the league nowadays?
It's old school.
This is Wemby's words, not mine. I'm just literally telling you what the Frenchman said. I can read the quote for you if you'd like.
What's their record? Where they placed in the West?
They are second in the West right now.
Okay.
I like that they did instill the Spurs basketball into each player that comes through there. The pop, I think that's pretty dope to learn that culture. Um, it gives you like Philly. I mean, not Philly, like Detroit. They got that culture is play physical. I think that's dope to have that in your system. Like I wish Lakers had some. Our shit is get a star player and win the championship. Hopefully, so hopefully that happen. But Spurs share the ball, move the ball. You got to be a smart player when you get there and learn the system. That's dope.
So I'll read Wemby's quote. He said during the NBA Cup, and many thought was a shot at the Thunder, but he said, in modern basketball, we see a lot of brands of basketball that don't offer much variety in dangers they propose to the opponents. Lots of isolation ball and sometimes kind of forced basketball. We try to propose a brand of basketball that can be described as more old school sometimes, the Spurs way as well. So it's tactically more correct basketball, in my opinion. Wemby's words, not mine. This is what he said during the NBA Cup.
Wemby be taking shots, boy.
I mean, hey, we're gonna see. They get to the finals and win it all. We're gonna say y'all was playing correct basketball.
Wemby be taking shots at the.
So we're gonna see how correct it is come June.
In your opinion, what is correct basketball? Is the goal to score more than your opponent? However you accomplish or execute that.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's basically it.
It's tactically correct if you were able to do that. But like, what do you think about Wemby talking about the Spurs quote unquote ethical style of basketball play?
What does that actually mean?
That's a great question.
Spurs basketball.
I mean,
you know Spurs basketball. What that sound like?
Spurs basketball. Like what part of Spurs basketball? Like what part of what year is this part of Spurs basketball where they have a big man that's sitting on the 3-point line not posting up? Like Spurs basketball was having a dominant big down low and everything ran off of them. So what?
Yeah, but they shared it. Like they moved that bitch. They moved that. They did cuts, all kind of shit. Screens like Spurs.
Off the big. So
who's getting finals MVP?
So if we're talking about Spurs basketball from David Robinson to Tim Duncan, right? If that's the Spurs basketball we're talking about, that's not the same basketball as this one. This is a 5-out style, try to pick and roll, everybody pick and pop, shoot threes. So they're shooting 20 more threes than the old Spurs basketball who only shot 17 threes. So they're shooting 37 threes. So they're doing the same thing every other team is doing. They just got.
But you saying you can't like lift Spurs, you can't elevate Spurs basketball, like you can't.
I don't think that was the question. I think,
but that's Spurs basketball though. You can't bring the big out and still be Spurs basketball. Spurs basketball have to happen with the big in the post.
Let's answer the question.
I thought sharing the ball and making plays is Spurs basketball.
That's what you think.
Let's talk about what ethical means.
How he's using it. Okay.
Adhering to principles of right and wrong. Ensuring actions are honest, fair, and responsible. You get to play basketball the right way.
What does that mean?
I think as hoopers, we know what playing good, right basketball is, and then playing bad, wrong basketball. I think we know the difference. We've seen the difference between guys who don't win playing basketball the wrong way. They have a lot of good individual stats. The team don't make it very far because they're not playing good, quality, ethical basketball. Ethics come from your principles. The San Antonio Spurs, regardless of the style of play that they had, regardless of playbook-wise, they've always played ethical basketball, share the ball. And the Lakers used to, too. Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan and the Bulls, they play ethical basketball. That was the triangle. Share the ball, move the ball, pass the ball, all those things is a part of the ethics of hoop. So I think everyone who does play hoop knows that everybody's out there looking comfortable. They're sharing the ball. They trust each other. Play hard, play smart, play together.
So can you be a losing team playing ethical basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can.
you can not have good players.
Okay, so who dictates the idea of ethical? So doesn't a team like Boston, when they won a championship, they got to share the ball to win a championship, right? That's ethical basketball. So that means if OKC won a championship last year and the shot is to OKC, but they are the champions, what they played, we all thought was ethical team basketball, offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's disputing.
So I guess it is whoever team wins it is playing ethical basketball.
I don't think so.
Right?
I don't think that's. I don't think that's it.
That got to be it.
It can't be it.
You can't be playing ethical basketball if you're losing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you're playing ethical basketball when you're trying to become a dynasty, just like the Warriors. The Warriors were playing ethical basketball. That's why they won multiple. They won multiple championships.
But they got great players too, though.
That were playing ethical basketball, just like the Spurs. They won multiple championships because they have an ethical organization and knows how to play good basketball. Same with the Bulls. Same with the Lakers.
So was they playing ethical basketball last year when they were losing?
The Spurs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were playing ethical basketball.
Hey, who was that shot at? Who was the shot at when he said it?
Many thought it was the Oklahoma City Thunder.
So
I think we had to ask Wemby, right? Because we don't know.
But you're telling us what he meant to say with ethical. So
No, I've just defined the definition, the actual definition of ethical. I'm not telling you what he said.
Okay, so
I'm telling you what the word means.
So your definition, then, that means the shot that he's throwing at the tee, they play ethical basketball. The champions, they've won, they're still on top. But you're playing the right way because you beat them.
He was never talking. I don't think he was taking no shot at anybody. He was talking about different brands of basketball and what brand of basketball they play.
Can we hear the quote again?
If the people gonna be sensitive,
can we hear the quote again? What did he say?
No, it's definitely a shot. It's definitely you're not just saying that. It's definitely a shot.
Listen, you play. He says a lot of stuff.
He does
a lot of. He takes a lot of slick shots.
Yep.
I like it though.
But I mean, he can back it up. That's not the point. But he can back it up. But it's just, it seems like it's more of a uppity look, a uppity take. I mean, he's French. So,
yeah, for sure.
It's snooty, a little snooty.
What we do over here,
I feel like
we're a classy organization. This is the way we do it. We win in fashion. We win this, and if everybody else, that's sloppy basketball. And it's a 5-man shooting threes, trying to play one-on-one basketball every time you get. What's the difference between what you're trying to do and what Embiid's trying to do to you? It's the same shit, but just when you say it, it looks better because you're doing it. Like, we understand the concept. When I do it, it looks great. If you do it, doesn't look so great because I don't look in the mirror.
It's hard to when you're 7'5", though, good.
A guy who's average, you average 35 points, right? That means you shoot the ball a lot. And then, be like, yo, what do you think about it? Oh, nigga's a ball hog. He just shoot shit. One of those.
Heard that before.
Yeah. And, so it's who's saying it, right? Spurs is playing great basketball. That's all he needs to, you don't got to throw shots. Yeah, you're playing great basketball.
I guess he shouldn't have said ethical then. I guess that triggered everybody to Josiah. Don't say ethical. These niggas are getting triggered. Don't say that.
As you know, Sean merely host.
They don't know what ethical means. You need to start throwing definitions on the screen of big words. Big words. Big words.
It's the definition.
It's the big words. They don't be knowing what the shit mean. They just be guessing. Oh, I guess it means this.
It's medicine.
Definition.
It's medicine.
Definition, right?
Medicine.
I guess it means this, so I feel like you saying this. That's what the girls be doing.
They need medicine.
Yeah, like a dude. Like if you pay for a girl and you taking care of her, right? Or being called a trick. You see? Same concept. I don't like the word trick. All right? Like, why can't I just take care of the girl who's taking care of me emotionally, physically? But now you calling me a trick. Different words. Yeah, watch your words.
Can't be supportive.
Yeah.
Watch your words.
He calling me a trick. Huh?
Watch your words.
Yeah,
Hey,
It's just like you rather be a
Hey.
trick, or you could be a husband, or you could be a boyfriend. You can be whatever it is. Just don't deny the truth. you can play the word police all you want. The truth is the truth.
Hey, don't use the words. Use the truth. I'm a boyfriend, a husband. I'm getting to be a boyfriend. I'm not. Yeah, we know what tricks are.
It's all the same word. It's just order. It's order. Trick, husband,
crazy.
boyfriend, all that. It's still the same shit.
Medicine, crazy, all that. Yeah.
Ethical, all that.
Check in, all that mean the same thing. Go check in, medicine. Yeah.
So let's get back to these Spurs before we move on. So as I mentioned, Spurs had a historic February, becoming the first Western Conference team in NBA history.
Saying random shit. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. He should. He didn't go. I don't know what the fuck that nigga be on.
So Spurs had a historic
that
February.
Nigga some smelling salt or something, man. Get
Doug
that
Christie.
nigga some smelling salt.
Nigga ain't been the same.
Get some smelling salt.
So Spurs first Western
We
Conference team in
lost
NBA
him.
history.
We
to have
lost him. We lost
player-
him. Nah, we lost him. We lost.
Ethical. He ethical.
He
He don't know how to spell it. He don't know how to function. I don't like hearing words I can't spell. Shit.
I'm telling you, he
Fuck.
gone.
Fuck.
He gone. That's why I cut my hair. I don't want people to notice me. He gone.
I don't know.
He
what's
gone.
going on. Like I said, Spurs had a historic February, first Western Conference team in NBA history to have all player, rookie, and coach of the month honors in the same month. So Wemby was player and defensive player of the month. Dylan Harper was rookie of the month. Mitch Johnson, coach of the month. So looking at this Spurs squad, deep roster, like we said, have the potential to have 5 to 6, 7 guys in double figures from game to game. But now let's shift over to what the playoff mentality looks like. How much will the Spurs benefit from having a deep roster in the playoffs? Shah, we'll start with you as our resident Wemby fan / Spurs fan.
Can you say it again?
So how much will the Spurs benefit from having a deep roster in the playoffs?
I think ethically they'll do fine. I think they'll do fine. I think they'll be ready. I think they embody a playoff team that got a deep bench and good moral principles going into the season. Win or lose, they'll be able to say that they prepared the way they needed to, the way they wanted to. So I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Let's move on to you, Swaggy.
Wait.
First,
Go ahead, Gil.
No.
Gil, you got smelling salts?
Yeah, he got to tell you. Ready?
Wake him up. Yeah.
It's you.
Dummy, you fucking boy.
No, it's you.
No, it's you.
All right, I'm gonna let you put it to me, Gil, because I know where you're going.
I'm gonna let you put it to me.
I know where you go.
That's
Ahead.
some
Go ahead.
pause shit. You gotta pause,
No.
bro. I'm
All
gonna
right,
let you put it to me.
Basically,
I'm gonna let you put it
the
to me.
Spurs. You know, when people go at the Spurs gonna fight back in the playoffs. So they gonna hit them back. No matter,
Hold on. That's the stuff he was doing on the bench.
Who, Doug Christie?
Mm-hmm. That was what you had. That.
Yeah.
That's it for real.
Yeah.
You a sick nigga.
No, he's a sick nigga.
Yeah.
Carry on.
No, I think they're gonna be tough. You know, they got a lot of fight in them. You know, they don't back down. Young, energetic, could get it going. Look nice like this. You know, and when you're a young player, you see a couple shots go in. That's all it takes. But yeah, they play the right way. You know, it's just they got the youngness on their side, so it's gonna be tough in the playoffs. But I think they're gonna battle.
So, Gil, we talked about the Spurs recently. You said you weren't rolling. They didn't have a go-to guy. You said De'Aaron Fox needed to take over that role and help facilitate that role come the postseason. But how much will the Spurs benefit from having a deep bench of capable scorers come playoff time?
You know, playoff is tricky, right? You can have a deep bench in regular season. I don't know how many teams use 10 to 11 players in the playoffs and win a championship.
Hell no. Well, how many players did OKC do last year? My bad. I didn't mean to touch you.
Majority of the game,
did they go
like
9?
like 8,
Okay.
9 at the most. So We'll see. The tighten of the rotation because in the playoffs, especially second round, you're going to have to play Wemby. You're going to have to keep him on the floor for him to control the defensive end. So. It all depends on what the rotation is going to be. It's going to change from series to series, game to game, because it's chess in the playoffs, right? So, look, if they do not make it, it's not because they lack the skill and the talent. It's just that mentally they just wasn't ready because of just the youth. That's it. It's not that like 3 years from now this will be the OKC, the Golden State Warriors, the same team. 3 years from now they're going to be the most dominant. Even they're dominating right now. Just the experience of the playoffs, it might take them a year. Remember Jason Tatum when they were young, right? Got there, they lost. Right? That experience is what kept them going and had them dominating and winning a championship with Breeze. Right? So if they don't make it this year and win it, it's just the experience of them just not understanding that level of the playoffs. But they can surprise anybody. They got all the talent. They got some guy who can really shut down. They can shut you down defensively. Right? If they can get their offensive click, and be consistent, throughout the playoffs, then they can win this championship.
Mr. B, how much faith do you have in the Spurs crew and their deep roster come postseason?
Man, I have a lot of faith. I think they've been battle tested a lot this year. They've answered. They've grown a lot from last year. And I could really see them coming out the West this year, making it to the finals. They're playing with a lot of confidence. A lot of guys are helping the team, and they just have a system, man. Like they have a system, and I think the young guys are really buying into it.
Most definitely. All right, well, let's shift over to the Sixers side of things briefly, if we can. Joel Embid was back to playing at an all-NBA level recently, putting up his first 40-point game and first triple-double of the season in games back in January, in a stretch where he played in 20 of the Sixers' 25 games dating back to late December. But the process been hampered by lingering and new injuries, missing games before the All-Star break for right knee injury management. And he will miss at least one more game with the right oblique strain he suffered against the Heat February 26th after being sidelined the previous two games because he did not play against the Spurs last night, obviously. But former MVP averaging 27 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists in 33 games this season, with the Sixers holding down the 6th spot with a game-and-a-half lead over the Magic. So, Gil, we'll start with you first on this one.
No, don't start with me.
27.
I want to hear full circle moment. Because I was argued the fuck down on the same topic on the 27th. So I want to hear, since we got the results, since the 27th, I want to hear the progress.
Was I there? I missed it?
No.
Okay.
I just want to hear the full circle moment of what they could do. Because I think your answer was, because Embiid came back and was playing, I think you said some shit like, can he be a force in the East? It was something around that.
Yeah, could they potentially make a run in the East, get out of the
There
second round?
There we go.
For the first time.
I remember that. Yeah, that's what it was.
Could they make a run out of the East?
We've seen the best of Embiid this season when he's been able to play and been healthy. Like I said, that stretch of 25 games. This latest stretch, missed 7 of the last 9 games. But what version of Embiid do you expect to see come to postseason?
Is he missing that because the postseason? Like, you want to get healthy for the postseason?
No, so he just suffered a right oblique strain in a win against the Heat, like I said, on the 26th. Prior to that, in the games leading up to All-Star break, he was dealing with right knee injury management. So he's been kind of dealing with both of those things.
Man, I hear you talking. I want to hear the man who was going for the, that argument down. That's
you want to hear the algorithm talk? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Okay, you want to hear the man speak? Well, you need to shut the fuck up and let me talk. Then, goddamn, the only time I can talk is when you shutting the hell up.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Okay, yeah. All right, so everybody else go ahead and go then. So since we waiting on me, so goddamn, I might not say nothing.
Oh, we know. I mean, I'm gonna go next.
Let's start with Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, card carrying country club member.
All right. Can you ask the question again, please?
So, like I said, Embiid missed 7 of the last 9 games. How much faith should the Sixers have in Embiid in the playoffs? Played 33 games this season. Has stretches where he's been able to play good basketball.
I mean, hey, if he's available, you put him out there. But this offseason, I'm definitely looking to move him because of Maxey and BJ. I just think it's time for them to just focus on those two. Embiid, with his injuries, he already had the knee, and now it's something else. It's just going to be an ongoing thing. So to me, if he comes back from the playoffs, play him, and then let's get rid of him.
And play him and let's get rid of him. No matter what they do in the postseason, you feel that way.
Yeah.
All right, Swaggy, let's move on to yourself. So Embiid has 3 more years on his deal. Signed that 3-year deal.
Hey,
under
man.
contract through 28-29.
You sick?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to move Embiid. I think just because you can't get nothing back for him, but the fact that he's trying, I give that to him, but I think Philly's tired. They're tired of this. They're tired, but you either just gotta cut them and chalk that money up, and see, just go with the future. Go with them young guys. I just feel like they're a little too little. Hopefully, you could get something from Embiid. Try to get a big or something, but I don't think they get out the first round this year.
And let's move on to Cemetery Larry Shot. Embiid had good stretches, like I said, that 20 at 25, playing at an all-NBA level. Also had other stretches where he's missed games, missed 7 of the last 9 as of late. But do you still have faith in the process?
I'm not gonna say I have faith, but I can say that if he's healthy, he's gonna play well. He's gonna be out there helping the team win. I think they got a good, solid team record when he's playing, and he showed that for the 20 games that he did play. And I think that this is injury management for sure. I think they're waiting to see how the team does moving into the playoffs, and then have him full throttle and let him run the course up until the summer. So I think if you're looking for Embiid to be well in the playoffs, that's going to be when the Sixers are going to be at their best.
So you still got faith in Embiid come this postseason?
I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic. If people know what that means, you might need to put the definition up on the screen.
Optimism is key. Last but not least, Mr. Arenas, the namesake of our show. Are you still holding firm with your beliefs on Embiid, Gil? Or do you have any optimism?
Full circle moment. It's full circle moment. Yeah.
Don't steal my shit again, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want to use it. It seemed like you didn't want to use it.
What more?
Spurs. Why did you use it?
What more do you want from me, man?
Why didn't you use it with this take?
What more do you want from me, man?
You always want to win the take, but the facts always come back as the fact. Here's the fact.
I don't want to win nothing. I just win because I'm a winner. I'll just win.
I don't have faith in them because history that we've seen so far, he missed too many games, and in the playoffs, the games are so chop. The knee itself physically just can't hold up. So there's going to be games where he misses 1-2 in the playoffs. There's no chance this team can be a threat in the playoffs. Since then, after I got argued for about an hour, they threw the goddamn the tombstones in the chat, shit, doing this and shit. What ended up happening? What happened right after that?
It was a late stretch, Gil. He's missed some games.
Okay, no, we know that. That was obvious. Then something happened to the other player that they was banking on.
Paul George got suspended.
25 games. Yeah. See, it seems like after all that happened, we didn't want to talk about it no more. Nobody want to talk about Philly no more. So after that, right? PG had the situation. So that's 25 games gone. Backup guard Jarrett gone. Embiid ain't been playing consistently. Now he ain't so confident. He's optimistic. What was that? Optimistic, futuristic, Optimus Prime, whatever. He is that now. He's optimistic now. I like it. Okay.
Where is the Sixers at in the standings right now?
They're
I think
sixth
it
in the
said
Eastern Conference
Optimus
right now.
Prime.
They six.
Get out. It was
They're
Optimus.
sixth.
Yeah.
Sixth in the Eastern Conference right now.
Where were they before this?
They've been hovering around that 6 range for a little
They've
bit.
been hovering around the same place, right?
Yes,
That seems
Four
like they've
games.
been consistent with or without him in the same spot.
4 games out of 4th, but also like 3.5 games ahead of 10th. So,
Well, I mean,
I'm
damn.
just saying it could go. But the point is, this is an important.
Yeah, the point is they're going to be in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, that wasn't.
That's how it's shaping up right now.
That's how it's shaping up. So they're not 10.
No, that wasn't.
They're not 10.
No, that wasn't the question.
So they could just be 6 and just wing it without Embiid and be cool.
Yeah.
But with them, they could move to 4, to 3.
Yeah, sure. That wasn't the question which you was arguing about.
Doesn't matter what the question is. It's just what it is.
No.
What it is.
We were saying, will they
It's
be
all good.
a
It's
threat?
all good, man.
A threat. You remember that was the threat.
It's all good. They're a threat because they're still 6.
They were that then.
Yeah, so they're still a threat.
But you're optimistic now. Then you was proving, you was arguing.
It doesn't matter. It's still the same. None of that matters. It's still the same. So I'm still optimistic.
No,
If you
you're now
know what that means.
But then you was 100%. You're not that no more, are you?
No, I was 85%. I'm never 100. It's either 78 or 85.
I guess.
One of those
78,
percentages
78.
is never 100. It's never 100.
It's never 100.
If it's 100, they might get me up out of here if it gets to 100. That means there's some shit going on if it gets to 100.
So are you closer to 78 than you are to 85 at this point?
It's probably moved down about 60 something right now. It's probably moved down, given the current events, given the climate of the climate of all the things that's been happening lately. I gotta get my mojo back going. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of nuclear attacks going on, but we gonna get back to 78 to 80. We get back there.
I said nuclear.
Yeah. I'm confident, Sean. And optimistic. But let's keep this thing moving.
And you ever slept like that again, my
Don't
nigga?
forget
Hey, no. I'm gonna put you on a corner, nigga.
No, I appreciate
I'm gonna put you on a real corner.
What I'm saying is I appreciate him saying he was wrong in his Rashad way. I appreciate that.
Ain't no wrong when you winning, man. Ain't no wrong. But look, I just want y'all to laugh at my jokes like y'all laugh at his. I guess I don't know what it is. It's a little bit more funny on that side, ain't it? See, y'all supposed to laugh right there. You supposed to split your drink up and shit. You're supposed to laugh. Come on.
Come
on, guys. Come on, guys.
All right, well, let's
That's
shift over to something.
That's the medicine I'm talking about.
Let's shift over to something that one would hope can unify the virtual arena, all of our different locations, everything going on in the universe. So Kevin Durant been climbing the career scoring ranks. Last week added another milestone to his bucket-getting resume, becoming the second fastest player in NBA history to reach 32,000 points, with only MJ doing it in fewer games. He's also the 6th player in NBA history to cross that threshold. So KD accomplished the feat in his 1,178th career game, a Rockets win over the Magic, making history in the process. Durant dropped 40 points, 8 boards, 2 steals, making him the oldest player in Rockets history with a 40-point game. He's also the only player in league history to drop 40 in a regular season game with 5 different franchises, which really is 6 if you consider the Sonics and Thunder to be 2 different franchises, which legally they aren't, but will become if Seattle gets awarded an expansion team and brings the Sonics back, which we all hope will happen. So Durant pushing up towards MJ. He needs 225 points.
Wait, he's the only person that dropped 40 on 4 different teams?
On 5 different teams.
5 different teams.
So 5 different teams right now. They count the Sonics and Thunder as one.
I say Jamal didn't do that. Jamal Crawford.
KD,
I thought he.
according to the
I mean, if
square.
I would have said someone, that
I
probably
thought he
was
dropped 50 on each team he was on. That's why.
here.
And
Right.
even
Yeah, I
on
was saying,
Phoenix,
damn near.
even
Yeah,
on Phoenix, he dropped 50 at the end.
The last game,
60.
yeah. The last
Yeah.
game of the
yeah,
season, yeah.
damn near.
That's why I was like, damn.
That's according to the square.
You would be probably the only person I would be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So KD, 225 points away from passing MJ 5th all time. So Gil, what's your reaction to Kevin Durant becoming the second fastest player to reach 32,000 career points?
I mean, it just shows, the consistency of, his talent. This new group of guys is taking their bodies serious. They're taking their health serious. They're not in the streets,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
The past, right? They're not club hopping like they did before, right? Everything seems more controlled. They got better medicine, so they're lasting longer. So they get to hold their prime a lot longer, right? You're talking about what? I mean, how many guys at the age of 37 in history,
Man,
was playing this type of level? Even 75% of their greatness at that age, right? So it's going to be majority of this group. So the fact that he came in at an early age and he was dominant from the beginning, this is no surprise, right? I mean, the only people who are going to catch that and beat him will be Luka, Tatum, that group, Ant-Man, right? That's the only group that can surpass or catch or be the next group, but they gotta, sustain it into 37 because Luka came in at 18 and he's been balling ever since. So he's likely to be, the closest one to do it at the age, even Wemby.
I don't think at 37.
I mean, he physically, because he's going to be a little bit slower, but
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
I called it. I know. So, I mean, Wemby could be the youngest to do it, but he's going to have to up that offensive production. And I mean, he's missed a lot of games so far, but I mean, it's amazing, just to see, the high level at the age that these guys are at. It's just remarkable. We were 3-4 years too early to be retired at 32 to 35, and they playing. We was playing at 37. We was playing at 27, right? Just those doctors that came in, and that medical staff that came in around 2010, 9 to 12, changed the game.
Yeah. And you're basically talking about KD missing a season and a half too, obviously, in his career.
Yeah.
And still being able to do this, being able to come back from that injury and still play at a high level, numbers comparable to before the injury. But Mr. B, when you see what Kevin Durant has been able to accomplish, 6th player in NBA history to surpass 32,000 points, what does that mean to you?
It just speaks to his work ethic, his love for the game. I mean, every time you see Kevin Durant, if he's in the club, if he's outside, he's always working on his game, doing something basketball-wise. And he's a gym rat, man. He's one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen. I'm sure if he plays another 5 years, he'll probably be at top three or top 2 maybe. The way he's been going. So I mean, just to be able to finish top 5 in scoring is going to be crazy. I'm sure he'll probably be 3 or something.
Yeah,
like that. But man, it just speaks to his work ethic, dog. He puts in the time and effort and the work.
Pushing MJ out of the top 5. But
I mean, 5. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's going to happen this season. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. And he could play. He's going to be able to play.
Because the pace, he's averaging 1,600 total points last 5 seasons. So, if he does that the next 5 years, So
with his height, he could stay at the 4 position.
So
he's 37 right now.
The way the game is,
37.
37, yeah. So if you do to 42,
which is crazy but
that's crazy, bro.
Like he could do it.
Getting buckets at 40.
Just 3 more years, he's going to be 4.
Yeah.
If he plays 3 more years, all he needs is 1,000 points each year.
Yeah.
Damn.
which is nothing.
So I'm saying,
Swag, what do you think about KD crossing that 32,000 point threshold, becoming the 6th player in league history to do so?
Hey man, one of the best to put the ball in the hole for sure. Probably the best. Just seeing his work ethic, being on the same team, playing my draft, still in the league while I'm on here with Gil and shit, talking crazy. It's amazing to see for real. And he's still 7 feet, gonna be able to get his shot off until he wanna retire for sure. Stays in the gym. He put basketball before relationships, before everything. So the man is dedicated. That's all I gotta say for sure.
And last but not least, Cemetery Larry, KD, hitting 32,000 points, dropping a 40-piece, oldest Rockets player ever to have 40 points, still producing at a very, very high level in Adam Silver's National Basketball Association. But what's your reaction to KD joining that elite group of bucket getters?
2014, he got hurt. That could have been a 2,500 point season. 2020, he didn't finish. That could have been a 1,500, 2,000 point season. 2022, Phoenix, he had 200 points. He could have had another 2,000 point season there because he ended up having one after that. I think that kind of puts him at 34 right now. So I think he would have surpassed, based on injury, his capabilities. 3 more years, if he's getting 15, 16, I think he could definitely. I think he's always had potential to break the record. I mean, LeBron's pushing it to an exorbitant amount, but KD, if he can resort to the post game a little more face up, mellow style, he can average about 25, 26 for the next 4 years. But I don't know if he has that drive to get through 4 more years of playing. I don't know.
Wow.
Hey,
So
can you imagine if like KD had like a Russ, like a mentality of like just being selfish? Like he's one of the most unselfish people too at the same time. Like then on the team, he wanted to let somebody else win that finals MVP. That's how unselfish, but he got it going.
KD pretty
He
selfish.
said he tried to do that.
I wanted you to get it.
Like he tried,
pretty
literally
selfish.
tried, really tried, but he had to. Like that's crazy to me. Like imagine if he had Russ mentality playing with Russ. Like, yeah, all right, you get your ass out the way. Give me this ball.
Those 3 years in Golden State,
32,000.
those 3 years at Golden State was supposed to be 3 more years of MVP, 30 plus Kevin Durant. So he deferred those 3 years in Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
He deferred 26 a game, and
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, deferring is winning the championship and Finals MVP. I mean, I guess.
that's how good he is. That's what I'm saying. That's how.
Yeah, what he's saying is just like for him to find
He
other guys
deferred.
and not really care
Yeah.
about being selfish. He could have went in there like I'm about to continue what I'm doing, what I was just doing over here. I'm about to get 32 a game, 33 a game. But he just wanted to fit in.
You're right.
So
I want to know if he. So we know he's going to be playing to at least 40, right? He can average, if he just plays 60 games a year, average 17 points, right? He'll be 4th with 35,000.
Yeah.
I want to know if he's trying to get the second. So it's him and LeBron 1-2.
That brings me to my next question, Gil. So he's less than 8,000 points away from joining the 40,000 point club with LeBron. To reach that milestone, he'd need to average 25 points per game over the next 5 seasons while playing at least 64 games per season, somewhere around that 64 range.
Oh, man.
Do you think he could do that? That's 5 seasons. We're talking about 5 years from now.
Nigga. How much he averaged this year?
I think it's like 26, 27 range.
Yeah.
26 points in 57 games so far.
I mean, if he sits down and actually this is something he wants to do, all he does is just front load the games, right? You're talking about trying to play 72, 73 the next 2 years while you physically can.
Yep.
So, on the back end, you got wiggle room, right? So it's doable because let's just from day one to now, right? His worst year was his rookie season, right?
Okay.
So, which means that 23, 24 game will be a down year, but that down year is still chopping at things, right? So I mean, it's reachable, and if it's something that you're this close to, you might want to consider it. You're this close. It's like 50 going into the third. You gotta try to go for 70. Right, you come out shooting really aggressive. If you hit those shots, hey, we right there. Let's go. There ain't no time to just start, fucking it up now. This is only regular season, right?
Only regular season.
Yeah, he close enough to get at it. What's James Harden?
Let me see.
James Harden's 37 too, right?
Nah,
he's older 30.
Younger. He's younger.
Harden is 36. He'll turn 37 in August.
So he'll be in the 30 club next year. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
They ain't gonna let Harden pass it though. They gonna kick him out before.
No. I mean, the way Harden's tracking, he needs only 5,000 points to get the fourth.
Yeah.
1,000 a year. He can get
1,000
for sure.
Yo, he can get 1,000 a year.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he can get 1,000 points a year.
Hey, you think Michael Jordan is mad now? He retired?
No, it's 1,000 points only playing 60 games.
Harden would get to fifth, right? Because KD's going to jump up.
KD get so he'll get the fifth. So
he can be top 5.
So 3 years, 4 years from now, you're going to be looking at LeBron, Kareem, Kevin Durant, Karl Malone, and James Harden.
Yeah.
You think Jordan mad he retired now? Early and came back them 2 years, a year?
To be honest, if you rewind Jordan back to at least 1988, before they crowned him the best in the world, the best that ever lived, once he got the title as the best player ever, the numbers, the points didn't matter at that point. He already got the crown. Remember, the 33, 38, 35,000 points was shown then. He had 18,000 points when they gave it to him. So this scoring list didn't even matter to him at that point, right? So he didn't need to chase something. If I already got the flag, I don't give a fuck what you're doing over there.
Oh, I forgot. Damn.
So I think that's what kind of hurt I don't say it hurt, but
that hurt him. That's what I'm saying. Because if he had the crown, he was like, "Fuck it."
Because he should have this. Because the way
he took some years for granted.
The way he was tracking, you're talking about 82 games every year, averaging 30 points a game every year you've played in this NBA. And the games the years you missed, those are your prime years.
Those are your prime years.
Your prime years where you was taking over the league. You give him those years back. Yes, like he is number 2 or number 1. And I think LeBron James is doing what MJ should have did.
Yeah.
And said, you know what? There might be a motherfucker behind me that's like, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to beat that. And I think that's why LeBron James is keep pushing his shit up higher.
Even like retiring after the championship, you think he should have won another year?
I think he's still on business. You fire my coach, I'm out. And that's what I'm going to stand on. If Phil Jackson was still there, that team was four-peating because nobody was built then. There was no team built to beat them. Spurs won that championship the next year. Should have been the Lakers, but it was Spurs who won.
But did Pippen left though too though, or he got traded?
You don't think the Spurs would have got the Bulls?
Not that year.
All right, well,
man, they had that crazy mother over there just playing defense on the 4 and the 5. Here's what he had all the 4s and the 5s. Shut the fuck down.
So we talked about KD obviously reaching that 32,000 point milestone, but let's talk about what he's doing at this very moment in the NBA. Averaging 26 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He's played 57 games, 51, 40, 89 shooting splits.
Damn.
37 years old, playing nearly 37 minutes per game, third most in the league. Scored 30 or more in 24 of the 57 games he's appeared in. He's only missed a total of 3 games this season, 2 for personal reasons. Had a family matter he had to deal with, 1 due to injury. How impressive is KD's offensive efficiency at 37 years old?
Is it even fair to say the age at this point? Just the man.
It's art. That shit's
making
art.
nigga mad.
51, 40,
Making
89.
nigga mad, right?
You know, we can put it in these perspectives. He's so good, and he's been so good for so long that when the media is bored and they need viral moments, we thought he was bullshitting when he said it. Push the KD button. There's 2 buttons you push when you don't got no topics. KD, LeBron.
Like we did today. No, I'm just kidding.
And we all thought it was funny because we always just Kevin Durant being sensitive, right? But when you think about it, like, that is a button that's been pushed against him every single time. All-Star Weekend, there was nothing going on. Nobody was talking shit about the All-Star Weekend, right? What was going on? What happened in the All-Star Weekend that we wanted to talk about coming out of All-Star Weekend? Nope.
All the count.
Euros.
What we got? Kevin Durant. Cool. Kevin Durant burner count.
Burner. The burner.
Let's get in here. Started getting murdered. Like it's
Burner.
That one and everybody from
that
the
has
boardroom.
to be shown that he is so damn good and been so damn good that you can rely on just talking about him to get your views up. That's how good he is.
Yeah.
37.
37. Hit it.
30 or more in 24 games, though, this season. That is wild and absurd to think about. All right, well, let's shift over. We'll talk about some other happenings going on in the league. Pelicans were in L.A. Tuesday night, take on the Lakers. Zion Williamson back in the lineup after missing the previous game, dealing with an ankle injury he suffered Saturday against the Jazz. So Zion finished 24, 4 boards, 33 minutes of action as the Pels dropped their second straight game. So after the game, LeBron and Zion shared a moment on the court. We went from KD to somewhat LeBronish, but let's take a look at this moment they shared. We will not play the audio for you guys, but the camera mic picked up some of the exchange with LeBron telling Zion, F all that BS about Stephen A. So the BS LeBron was referring to was comments made by Stephen A. Smith during an episode of First Take Tuesday in which Stephen A. rehashed his report that sources close to Zion told him that Zion was a food addict and that he was even caught hiding food under his bed at one point. Yeah. So
who says shit like that? Come on, man.
So Stephen A. slander came just a day after Williamson did a sit-down interview with ESPN's Malika Andrews, which he talked about his injury struggles throughout his career and his love for the game and how bad he wants to be out there on the court. So Zion averaging a career low 21.5 points, along with 6 boards, 3 assists this season, but has appeared in 46 games, including a recent stretch where he played 35 straight games, eclipsing his total of 30 games played in all of last season. So his contract for next season isn't fully guaranteed. It has some game and weight clauses in there, but it recently got 40% of that contract guaranteed by playing in his 41st game this season. He can get another 20% if he plays 51 games, with an additional 20% coming if he plays 61 games.
A food addict and be hiding food under his bed. Stephen A. said some shit like that.
Stephen A. Made those comments. The Pelicans Twitter account clapped back at him, clowning him for his athletic shortcomings. I think Stephen A. was on First Take today, going back at them, said he was more popular than anybody on the Pelicans besides Zion. These are just snippets, as you know. I'm busy
He's talking like that? He's not talking like that.
He has been moving like that for a while.
Yeah.
Damn.
But let's focus on the positives with Zion. Like I said, he's played 46 games this season, hit that 41-game threshold to get some more of his bread guaranteed. Can get even more with the 51 and 61-game thresholds. But Swaggy, we'll start with you. How much faith do you have in Zion being able to return to an all-star level?
Wait. So he playing because he got to get his money guaranteed.
I think he's playing because he loves basketball, but a part of that is his ability to now, when he reaches those game thresholds, he gets more and more of his bread guaranteed. Also has weight clauses, so as long as he stays under certain weight and body fat.
And see, I was gonna say something negative about Zion, but hiding candy and food under his bed tops it. I don't know, man.
Report from Stephen A.
I feel like Zion.
Let
me go last. Let me go last. Go ahead.
Wait, like heavyweights, like the movie Heavyweights?
Yeah, just hiding candies and shit like a fat. Oh my God!
Shout out Jerry Garner. Shout out
The
Jerry Garner.
Percocet program.
The Perkins. The Perkins system.
Go ahead, Gil. I'm gonna go last.
Everybody went already?
Nah, I just can't get over the fact that Stephen A. said some shit like that.
Stephen A. called him a food addict. Said there
I'm
were
going first. I wasn't here.
We're just talking about Zion being able to play 46 games this season. Got 40% of his contract guaranteed by playing his 41st game. Can get 20 more when he plays 51, 20 more when he plays 61. So that'll be 80%. But how much faith do you have in Zion being able to return to an all-star level?
As long as he's taking his physical body structure serious, it has nothing to do with his game. It's just he's carrying the body style that wasn't meant to be on a basketball court. So that's all it is. Being a foodie,
a food addict. Who said that? Yeah, who said that?
Because physically he don't look like it. We know what it look like. We know what
That's what I'm saying.
Looks like, right? We know an addict looks like an addict. He doesn't look like one.
That's sick.
Right? We know from his body size, he should be, if he's an addict, he should be all of 360, 370, looking
easily.
Right? So
he could blow up easily.
Yeah, so we know that's not the case. Him hiding food under the bed.
That sounds sick as man. Stop, bro.
Who is he hiding it from? It's his motherfucking house. Who does he? It hides right in the refrigerator like the rest of the fucking food. Who is he hiding it from?
Good, you never know. You might have to.
His damn food. He ain't in prison. He don't live with his parents.
He hiding it from them girls.
This ain't my 300-pound life where the doctors outside.
Right? Shaking this shit. That's why it sounds crazy, bro.
It just sounds ridiculous.
That's why, man.
I'm sitting in the closet by myself eating this hamburger.
They gonna come in. I'm
a grown-ass millionaire. I can eat this shit in public like I've been doing.
This is a Stephen A. Smith report. I'm just more curious.
Pulling cheeseburgers under his bed.
Who is the source telling Stephen A.? Oh man, they caught that nigga putting food under his bed. Who caught him? Who lifted up the pillow? And what did they discover?
Check his room on the road, bro.
What doesn't make sense, man?
Let me check your bed, nigga. Lift the bed up.
Where the fuck they get that from?
There's a whole pizza box under that motherfucker.
This is a Duke report. Okay, it makes sense. Like, okay, he got it. But he's an NBA player, lived by himself, and then other than that, he got a bunch of little hoes with him. Like,
that's what he playing for. He got some hoes he got to support.
Is the issue here?
He got some hoes he got to support. That's why he needs
that's what we hiding the food from. Them hoes.
Nah, they eating it with
hiding at the same place they gonna be.
That sound like Stephen A. got that from that one girl. Stephen A. got that take from that one girl. That's what's up. I was at his house. He was hiding it from me. That's what Stephen A. You told on yourself. You know her. I knew it.
Have you looked at her? She look like she's the one that been eating all the goddamn food that's hiding.
That's why he hiding it.
He hid the food from me.
Go ahead and put this shit on the bed. All right. Hey, come on. Hey.
That's it.
Unnecessary.
Has Dr. Doolittle said anything in the last 20 minutes, man?
No, he quiet.
I don't know who you're referencing here. We are a family.
There's only one doctor here. The rest of us is clowns. So it ain't us up top. The Dr. Doolittle, and we got the golfer right here.
All right, so what was the question?
You know the question, motherfucker.
God damn.
We just talked about it.
God, how much faith do you have in Zion being able to return to an all-star level? Stephen A. slander aside. Also, we know LeBron's situation with Stephen A. But LeBron pulling Zion. We had Zion in our summer league show back in the day. He said he was trying to follow the LeBron blueprint in terms of getting his body correct when he pulled up on us. One of the greatest moments in Gil's Arena history.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have faith in him
Gil by the
getting to
shoulders.
I have faith in him getting to an all-star level. I just don't know if it's going to be there in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I think that window in New Orleans is kind of like a wrap, like it's over with. And I think for Zion and for him for the rest of his career, I think he needs a new beginning.
Let's move over to Cemetery Larry. You're looking at this situation. Zion had the non-guaranteed contract. We have talked about that at length in previous episodes of Gil's Arena. Hitting the benchmarks, though. Out on the court, like I said, played 35 straight games. Had an injury against the Jazz, missed a game against the Clippers, came back against the Lakers Tuesday. Do you have faith that Zion will be able to return to an all-star level?
Absolutely. Just looking at the games he's been playing, the speed he's moving, the velocity, he looks like he's trying to get there. I think that, the media can distract a lot of the progression that he has, but I commend him and I'm proud of him. Not too many times I say I'm proud of a Duke player, but he's one of them. I've always liked him, aside from his allegiance. But I think that it's promising for him in certain stages, especially him getting over the food stuff and the weight stuff, and not fucking with the hoes as much, and just really focusing on staying on the floor. I think for him and his passion to play the game, the way that he says it and the way that he looks when he's out there, he just want to get back to the prodigy that he is. And I think when the prophecy is fulfilled, everybody can look back and say it took a little bit longer for him to get where he needed to go, where we expected him to be. But you got to also look, he's in New Orleans. Anthony Davis was in New Orleans. Fucking Boogie Cousins was in New Orleans. New Orleans ain't never been nice to nobody. So I think whether he stay or go, I think his mentality is to get back to prime form. And I think he still got years to get there. And I'm just proud that he can, block the naysayers out and really just keep focusing on getting to his peak performance.
7th season in the league, still just 25 years old.
Will you say he's one of the most let down players coming into the draft, him and Ja, that could have became like a superstar by now, like superstar by now?
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about a window like Gil was talking about yesterday, Anthony Edwards, because you said something like Anthony Edwards has like a 2-year window, 2-3-year window. I think that window might be closing.
I mean, averaged 27-7 his second season, missed that next season with the injury, came back, averaged 26-7 in those 29 games. I mean, we've seen the flashes, we've seen the brilliance.
Like it is so weird with Zion because it's injuries that's stopping him from taking off, right? And the fact that he's averaged a dub ever since he came into the NBA, like this is his worst year in the NBA.
But the expectations.
The expectations, if you look at any rookie that's came in the league, his rookie year was right on par. His sophomore year was right on par, right? He had an injury, came back averaging 26, right? And he's been struggling ever since, averaging 23, 25, 22, right? So what it tells me is it's like shaking up a soda bottle. If you open it, when it opens, it might explode. Like he is one season away from averaging averaging 30 and being the man. Like, that's where his ability is. It's not like
But-
his window is closed.
For sure.
He's 55 years old. Next year at 26, and he's fully healthy, and he comes into the season, he can average 30, 38 and 8, and everybody's like, whoa, this is what we've been waiting for, and he's an MVP candidate. Like, but that's how he's been playing, and it's just been dialed down because of.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody been expecting that, saying that same thing each year.
But this is not averaging 17, 16. He's been averaging 20. He's for his career. This career that we're talking about. This whatever this is, his career stats is 24, 6, and 4. That's his career stats. That's for you. You know what I mean? Like it's like, so if he leaves right now, and we was disappointed in him. 24, 6, and 4 is what we've been disappointed in. Yeah, I mean.
So, Russell Westbrook and James Harden won MVPs at 28. I think if we're gonna have an expectation, he's gonna line up with Durant, because Durant, he won his at 25. I don't think any other 25-year-old is winning MVPs at that age anymore. Luka or Ant Edwards. I think he still has time to turn the corner. I mean, if we start pushing the expectation to be up to the level of a Kevin Durant and a LeBron James.
What year is this, though?
7.
That's what I'm saying.
7th season. I mean, you got Wemby 22. I think he could. We talk about a guy trying to do it around that age range. He could do it before that.
So I think just knowing the age and knowing the circumstance and knowing that if he do change teams, he still has the ability to take off. He still has the ability to go towards his prime.
For sure.
And it's not anything. I don't think injury will be a continual vantage point for him. I think he will move past the injuries. He will be able to control his body, being young, not knowing how your body reacts to certain foods and all that kind of stuff. I think now that he understands what to do and how to put that muscle behind it, the way I'm seeing him move, I'm saying look out if he get to the right situation. He's in a losing situation right now. So if he gets where now he don't even have to be in a winning situation. He just needs to be in a competitive situation where guys out there feel like he feel passionate. Let's go out here. Let's compete our heart out. Let's leave it on the floor. If he gets in one of them situations, you'll see 30 again. I think he can get that.
Do you think it can't be in New Orleans though? You think that ship is left?
Yeah.
Unless they bringing some other shit around, I think that ship is. I think
do that give you confidence? You got a non-guaranteed contract.
We can get 80% of it guaranteed for next
season. I think that just was a flex moment for the organization to push and challenge him. They wanted to challenge him to do something to get out of that funk. Because if the food was a contributor to him being injured, you got to wake it up, somehow. And we ain't never really seen that other than in Miami with Shaq and having those restrictions with Antoine Walker and those guys. But I think this organization wanted to hold him accountable. But they ain't really doing good by him by not putting talent around him. You got to put some talent around him to have some type of reason for him. Yeah.
A structure, something.
I mean, shit, he got to be healthy too.
No, but it just seems so weird. I guess there's not a lot of players that are. I mean, I think the only person other than him that's injured and still plays so well will be Kawhi.
Yeah.
Right? Where there's this weird thing that while being injured, they're still playing at this very high level. So all the fat jokes we media has put on him, his worst year is 21.5.
Would you trade?
You know what I mean? Like his worst year.
All right, I got something.
As a fat man.
Would you trade?
That's what you want to call him. His worst year is 21.5.
Would you trade AR for Zion?
Oh, wow.
And Pooh? You would?
Yeah.
For sure. Zion?
For sure.
You would.
Yes.
Can you imagine that? Him playing with like a Luka?
I could have. I would.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's just so weird because he's right there. Like he's gonna be one of those guys you look back and say, God damn it, if he never got hurt, what would happen?
Man.
Yeah, what's so funny is
Fuck.
he's not gonna track with the LeBron James and like his potential.
Yeah,
That's what was coming in here. It was a Michael Jordan, LeBron James. It was that
That's
group,
what I'm saying.
right? At 25, he still has the potential to be a top 15 all time.
Damn. Wow.
He's 25 years old. You got to remember, most of those guys at 25 was what, two-time All-Stars then? That's in that top 15, 20, right? That's where those guys were at 25 years old. So he's still, because he came in so young, he still has history on his side. But he needs to just be moving forward.
So
yeah, he does for sure. Hell yeah.
Zion ain't made an All-Star game since 2023, Gilbert. You think that's kind of was the point of the
He didn't
question?
make one since 2023. He has two, but how old was he at 2023?
But my point is he can make it back to that level. It's not like
How old was he at 22?
22, I believe. Yeah. So
how old was he at 22?
21? Right, his two-time.
He's 22 years old.
His second, no, he turned 22. His second All-Star, right?
For his second All-Star, he was 22 years old.
That was Michael Jordan's rookie season. Right? So, you know what I mean? Like the age, the time, and these guys have an advantage because they're coming in so young. Just like Cole. By the time he turned 22, the motherfucker three-time NBA champ.
But right now, what should he be like? Greek Freak, like how his pace was, like taking over how he took over at one point. How old was he when he took over?
22, 20. Yeah, because Greek came
in the first couple of years was
Greek came in at 18 also.
Oh shit!
Right? Yeah, Giannis came in at 18. He was young.
Damn.
Yeah, but he took over.
He won a championship win at what, 20?
He made his first All-Star game at 22. Giannis.
He won his first. He won his 26. 26 is a championship, Nick.
So Giannis made it.
His MVP was 24.
20.
The 24 turning 25 season.
Made his first All-Star game at 22. Has made the All-Star obviously every year since. Also had that stretch of.
He was 25 because his birthday's in December.
Damn.
Made his first All-NBA team at 23. Kept that streak going.
These niggas is doing some amazing stuff.
I know, as I said, it's that you. You know what, that I can't. It's one of those things that
like Anthony Edwards.
These niggas is doing some amazing stuff,
look at their
bro.
shit already.
This is crazy.
That's why it's so hard if you're an organization, even if you stop looking at the years of 30 days. He's been here 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. He ain't 32 at 7 years, like old past. You know what I mean? Like this is not the 90s and the two where everybody came in after 4 years and longer if you came in after 3, right? So you're older, you know, when you're hitting your prime and you just get into it. These 7 years, these guys are goddamn 23, 25 years old.
For sure.
Most guys just got their rookie deal. These guys are on 2 years. They're already through their second year, their second contract. So you got to hold on to them a little bit longer now. Right, so it's 10 years now. You're only 28. 20 years, you're 38. You got to rewire. You got to rewire how you hold on to these guys.
All right, well, good to see Zion still flourishing, still doing what he's doing despite
average 20
some of the negativity coming out from people in the media space.
Damn.
So Swaggy, let's move on. But you talked about. You asked a Zion for AR trade, but let's talk a little bit about Austin Reaves. So as we all remember, Reaves was playing at an all-NBA level to start this season. He was averaging 29.7 assists, 6 rebounds in his first 19 games, taking 17 shots a game. Purple and Gold went 14-5 in that stretch. Obviously, most of those games came with LeBron's sideline to start the season with the sciaticas. In Reaves' last 16 games, numbers have dropped significantly, just to 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He's taking a little bit over 12 shots per game. Yes, sir. What were you saying?
I can't hear it. Froze. That's why I can't hear it. Last 16 games, it froze on me.
Okay, so last 16 games, he's averaging 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, taking 12 shots per game. This includes a stretch where he missed 19 straight games with a grade 2 calf strain from late December to early February. Lakers 9-7 in those games. So for the season, Reaves is at 24 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, can opt out of his contract after the season and become an unrestricted free agent. But I want to ask you guys, Gil, we'll start with you. Who is the real Austin Reaves? The player we saw to start the season or the player that we're seeing now?
Both can exist at the same time. Yeah, I mean, you can't say Austin Reaves, who was averaging 29, wasn't Austin Reaves. You can't say Austin Reaves when Luka and LeBron wasn't there, him holding the team on his back, right? That's that Austin Reaves. When the whole team is together, this is Austin Reaves. So when I was making the argument about the Lakers is not going to pay this man to be the second option, paying him $250 million, $300 million for a third option player, and you only know what his stats are once everybody gets there, and he's playing like a third option. So you should have traded him at the trade deadline before the real numbers came out, because now no one's going to fall for, I'm going to trade him for this type of player. His value is going back to where it was last summer when they offered him $90-something million.
Hell no.
It's like four for 98, which obviously he was going to turn down. They knew it. They had to do it as a courtesy. He's only making $14 million this year. So you try to trade him now. What are you going? You try to trade him before the deadline this season. What could you realistically expect it to get
before
back?
The deadline?
At a $14 million.
No, I'm saying before the deadline, he was tracking at about $240 million.
But my point is that the Lakers tried to move him before the deadline.
And you were trying to move him before the deadline because you were getting high value numbers for that. Now, the more he plays and he's the third option, like we're going to play him, I'm not going to trade you my number 2 or my number 1 option for his price. So there's no way they can pay that price because they can't trade it later.
I think that's crazy that he went back to the. I think he was better.
Like that. It's not his fault. Come on, he's not the third option. No. It's, to me, is somebody don't want to give up that spot right there.
What happened when James Harden went to Houston?
He became an all-star superstar. Mm-hmm.
What was he before
that? 6th man of the year, I believe.
He was a third option. Yeah. I think he also showed people what he can do prior to everybody coming back and just let me showcase my talent. Let me show you what I can do. Yeah, they got me as the third fiddle when the band is here, but when the band's sick and the band gone, guess what? I'm in this bitch. I'm showcasing. They Tito. I'm Michael Jackson, and now he back to being in the back of the band. He doing the 2-step. Got to get his steps right. Now it is what it is until the summer come, and then we start to see what this money at. But I kind of called it.
Want to deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, when the one dude came out and said we should trade Jaren Jackson Jr. for Austin Reaves, that's what fucked all the mojo up. Now it's he on. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him out there. He don't look like he was the same guy that was confident with every pass that he got. He don't really know where to get his shots at. He's shooting a low percentage now because he know he's at third. Before he was building up to show I can do wherever y'all want me to be. But now he's like, I'm third or fourth. Like the shit. I mean, they might go to Rui before me. I don't know what's going on.
Why he feel disrespected?
4 for 15 against the Pelicans last night. 3 for 9 against the Kings. Had a good game against the Warriors. But besides that, it's been, high 30s, low 40%.
That's why I feel like the Lakers ain't gonna win.
It's been like
Lakers,
that. No,
the Lakers
That's why
are
they're
not
not
going
gonna
to
win.
The Lakers
Because
not
they
going to win
still trying to figure that
Austin
out.
Reaves
They,
not number 2.
yeah, they fighting against
they're not fighting
reality,
against.
bro.
Reality is,
Yeah, you fighting against reality.
you're not a championship team if your second best player is Austin Reaves making almost $300 million. You can never get off that asset. You overpaid for the asset, and there's nobody in the NBA will trade you their second option for your second option, and your option's never made an all-star game nor all NBA game, right? When we're talking about second option players, those are all-stars and all NBA players still.
But you're
gonna pay him.
You become that.
But you didn't. You're not that. You can become that, yes.
It's
but
hard to become that with. But
you can become it, yes. But
so you're saying he wasn't about to be an all-star before LeBron came back?
Yeah. Until LeBron came back. Everybody's an all-star until the other players come back.
I mean, he had the potential to do that before the calf strain.
Remember the Clippers? What was his name? Powell, right? He was an all-star before the all-stars came back.
No. James Harden didn't get his money until he left, and he wasn't none of that.
What's James Harden? What?
But Powell's an all-star this year, though.
Wait,
but he was playing like an all-star last year. Should have made it until the players came back, and then he had to go back to where he was.
James Harden got that max money in Houston, averaging 17 points a game.
Okay.
So Austin Reaves is averaging 23 points a game. So it's the difference.
Okay.
Like, why is he not deserving of the opportunity to do that?
But James was coming off the finals, wasn't he? And a 6th man of the year.
Still, the numbers are better.
And then went to Houston. And then went to Houston. No, I know. And then went to Houston and was the number 1 option.
Yeah, he went to Houston, but we still here. You still here, and you're averaging your third fiddle, and you're averaging 23, which was at 27, and you had to come on down. He's saying like he's not worth the money.
He was at 30, and now you're down to 23.
So now it's like, how can he not be worth it? He didn't have none of those credentials. He didn't have no all-stars. He didn't have none of that. It's actually the same exact scenario. It's just James is a better talent. James is a better potential. But I think Austin Reaves in today's NBA is similar to a James Harden.
For sure.
I'm not rolling.
So he's sixth man of the year, right?
He showed it.
And Austin, like you said, Austin would have been an all-star going into this year easily.
I think if those numbers would have held and he didn't have that calf strain, like that caused him to miss that month plus from late December onward, yeah, he would have made a compelling case to get into the game.
All right. So he got traded to Houston, right? And then that year in Houston, that 1 year in Houston, he was all NBA, third team, all-star, and they signed him that summer for the 5-year, $80 million.
But the track record, if he's got his own, when Austin got his own team.
Wait, he was 13?
Huh?
He was 13?
He was 13. He was an all-star and third team when he got that money. And the kicker, he was only 23 years old. We're not talking about
at the same time, he don't have to be the number 1 option. I believe he is a second option. I believe the Lakers is better with just him and Austin Reaves. I mean, Luka.
Better as in what?
A better team. 2-star. But them trying to figure it out. Who's second fiddle? LeBron, like I'm the GOAT. Austin Reaves got to take third option and shit. That's why they losing. They trying to figure that out.
This has nothing to do with LeBron James. This has got to do with the future, right? If LeBron James is gone, right, his $50 million come off, and you give that money to Austin Reaves, and Austin Reaves is paying because he's gonna be making more than Luka. Because remember, Luka got hit with a discount. So that means Austin Reaves will be getting paid like Giannis, like Jokic, like Steph Curry. Do you think if you have to trade him you're going to get those pieces back for Austin Reaves.
But why? Why do you have to pay him like you can't give him one?
Yeah, you don't have. Yeah,
You don't have to give him that.
he qualifies for that money, but
That don't
you
mean
don't
you
have to give him
it to
that
him.
money.
You remember I said he's going to have to take a really big discount as a third option player because I need the real money.
But you just said this has nothing to do with LeBron, right?
Yes.
So if this has nothing to do with LeBron, he's not a third option.
Okay, let's try to get the.
So LeBron's gone. LeBron is gone.
Yeah.
If LeBron is gone, that means he's number 2.
No, that means they're gonna get somebody else.
No.
If you didn't interrupt it, I would have said it. 240 to 250 is the second option number, right? You can thank Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, JT. They're in the high 2s and 3s, right?
They're in the 3s, Gil.
Right, they're in the 3s. So if he's going to take 190, 150, good, because that's third option money, because now I get to use the second option money on a real second option. So I need Austin Reaves to take a discount to be in those ones somewhere so I can use the rest of this money to go pay a second option player. Because
I'm leaving.
He's not gonna
Yeah,
win.
how much does a second option player average points per game?
I'm leaving if I'm AR.
If you're going to go get someone else, that's
I'm
the second option. How much is he expected to average when he gets to the LA?
Yes, please.
How much is Jaylen Brown averaging?
How much does he average with Jason Tatum?
Because that's the impact. The impact is the Jaylen Brown.
Oh, that's like 23. So you're saying 23.
AR does that though. When they not playing, he did not do that. He averaged more. Did he not? When Luka wasn't playing, it was just AR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He ain't had a game under 30 when they not on the court. Every game without them, he's 30 or more.
We're talking about winning a championship. And
we wasn't talking. We talking about we talking about options. We ain't talking about championships. We talking about money and options right now.
And that's what I see. That's the problem. Y'all don't remember what y'all said before. And I said to win the championship as the Lakers, you can't pay Austin Reaves second option money because it handicaps your franchise. That's why it was easier to hurry up and trade him to get a second option player like whatever his name is. Because you got to remember, you pay him with Austin Reaves, you can switch that money. Then LeBron's $50 million on the table. Now you got 30, 40, $50 million to go get whoever you want. So you can switch Austin Reaves, get a Jaren Jackson, and you can still go after a young.
But who's going to be the number 2 option?
You would trade AR for Jaren Jackson?
Okay, let's try this again. If I signed and trade Austin Reaves some, let's say, Jalen Jackson or Jaren Jackson, right? So I have Luka and Jaren Jackson, right? And then in the summer, because I have so much money because LeBron left, his money come off, I can then go after and sign and make a trade for a Jokic or a Giannis. Now I have a Luka, Jokic, and Jaren. A Luka, Giannis, and Jaren. You see who you see who's third every single time? Jaren.
Who's first then?
Luka or whoever. It don't matter at that point.
Luka, Giannis.
It don't matter at that point.
Somebody gotta be.
Remember, if
you don't get, all right, we talking hypothetical.
All right,
we talking hypothetical. So you don't get Jokic and you don't get Giannis, and who's the money for?
Whatever superstar I can go get.
Who is the superstar?
Who's the second?
Because I have superstar money.
All right, well, forget first options. Who will be the second option if you got a second star? Who will be a second star? Not first stars. Don't say first star player. I want to see a second star you would play.
Remember, what is LeBron James's money? It's superstar money, right? So that means, Nick,
who's the second star though? I know, but I'm talking about. I want to know who's like a second star player.
Who is the second star that's going to be deserving of the second star player?
Not a first star player that will make Luka a second star. I'm talking about a second star player
that's going to play next to Luka.
Yeah.
I can go get Ant-Man. I can go get.
So he's the first star. Luka. I'm talking about who's going to be the second star.
Are you not listening? Does Luka make? Think about it. You played on a team. You played on a team that this happened to. So before you keep trying to interrupt, think about what I'm saying.
I'm asking who is a second star, a second
not
option.
a number one guy.
Not a number one guy.
Not Greek, not
option?
Jokic. Who is the number two niggas with Austin Reaves type shit?
Yeah. Who was that?
If you guys just shut the fuck up.
Man, you trying to cover your ass, man. You can't think on the goddamn fly, nigga. Goddamn, we gotta be. How quiet do we gotta fucking be? Nigga, damn, just answer the damn question.
I'm gonna answer if you shut the fuck up.
We've been quiet waiting. Like, who is the nigga?
When Curry won a championship and he was the number one option, how the fuck did they get Kevin Durant? The reason they got Kevin Durant is because they had number one option money. So Luka is like Curry right now. He didn't get the super max. LeBron is on a super max. So when LeBron goes, they can go get any fucking body to take over LeBron James's money and have Luka and LeBron James's money as the number one and the number two option. They have the flexibility.
All right.
Because
who is the number two nigga that's not the number one nigga?
I'm asking a question. Who is the number two that's not a number one?
You're not answering.
You're not answering the question. You don't get it. He's not.
You don't get it. My second option contract is
But I'm asking you a question.
My second option contract right now today is Luka Doncic.
So Luka's a second option. That y'all making a star, baby. That's what you said.
He's on second option money right now.
He signed a 3-year, 165 extension.
But I'm asking a question.
Can you tell them again? Because
you naming one star. I'm trying to compare AR to a second option. So who is considered a second option?
Who is considered the second option?
That's what I'm asking. Who else?
Not the number one. Not the number one niggas you would bring to try to be a second option. Who are the second option niggas that you would compare to Austin Reaves?
Yes. Who would be a second option?
How much are you paying them, sir?
All right, we tap dance.
No. Can you tell them what Luka contract is?
Luka signed a 3-year, $165 million extension with the Lakers.
Austin Reaves don't have a contract right now. They haven't gave him any money.
He can opt out.
He qualifies for whatever the fuck they feel like they want to give him up to $250.
He can get a 5-year, $241 would be the max he can get.
This didn't go well.
That's the max, right? That's the max he can get.
This is called business. Luka Doncic is on a second option contract, meaning they got him for cheap, meaning they have LeBron's supermax contract available.
We know all that. We asking you, who are you going to go after?
How about this?
Like a Jalen
Williamson.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. You threw out a perfect name. Jalen Williams.
Look, Jalen Williams, right? So that means I got to pay him Jalen Williams money, correct? So what is Jalen Williams making?
He's a second option. He's a second option, right? Jalen's a second option, right?
How much does Jalen Williams make?
Hold on, let me pull it up, girl.
I'm just trying to compare Austin Reaves to second option.
It's worth up to 287 if you can.
He's worth up to 287. That's more than the Austin Reaves shit.
5 years, 287.
5 years.
Right.
That's a great name to throw out because that's exactly the name we was looking for.
Thank you.
What about Tyler Hero?
Because they don't research none of this. So 5 years, 280 what?
287.
287, right? Can y'all divide that? I want them two to divide it. Because y'all gonna just do a little math. You're gonna divide this, and then we're gonna ask you what Austin Reaves' number is for the 4 years. Then you're gonna divide that.
Bro.
No, so Reaves can do a 5 or 241.
What can Austin Reaves do?
You don't get it.
He can do 5 years, 241, if I'm not mistaken.
So he can do 5 years, 241.
And you said Jalen was 5 years, 280?
287.
What we need to divide shit for? We don't need to divide. We got the perfect comparison we was looking for.
So you have Right now, Jalen Williams got paid after making an All-Star All-NBA? Okay.
This
All right.
summer.
So, is that a tradable? Are you going to trade those? No, don't leave now. Are you going to trade those two pieces?
Who would you trade?
I don't
Reaves for
get
Jalen Williams?
What's the point?
Is he him?
Jalen Williams is a guy that they pay for a reason. They think that he's one of the guys. Austin Reaves would have been an all-star this year.
I don't want to talk about what he is right now. Are you paying him, Jalen Williams? That's who you use.
Yes.
So this summer, you're the Lakers. You're playing him, Jalen Williams, money.
Austin Reaves shown to be better than Jalen Williams this year. He's shown his time on the floor earlier before his injury that he was better than Jalen Williams. As a second option, hell yeah, he showed that. Closing the games, the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the difference?
What's the difference? Which one? Besides all second options who got paid made the All-Star and All-NBA. Besides that point, obvious.
Yeah, because obviously he got injured, so that's obvious too.
So which one is the fact? The would have made it or the one he didn't make it? Which one is the obvious? Which one is the
obvious is that Austin Reaves is up for 240. That's obvious. And he's a second option guy, not a third option guy. That's obvious, especially comparing him to Jalen Williams. That's obvious.
So how much, and this is what I love, how much do you think he's going to get? Because you remember, at some point, the fact is going to be the fact. How much do you think he's going to get, Mr. He's going to be a second option?
Well, I can't think anything if it's not going to be a fact that he ain't got paid yet. What the fuck is that? I don't understand.
Once he gets paid, then you can say that. Man, you're saying he's a second option and he's going to get paid like a second option. So give him a number as the second option.
I'm not going to give him a number. I just know that he has a number. You don't have to give him a number. He has a number. He can reach up to 240. He has a max number. He qualifies for max.
So
whatever they give him, it can be up to that or below that. It don't matter.
If he makes it 90 million, 100 million, that's not second option money.
He's not gonna make that. He's gonna make.
So what is he gonna make?
We don't know.
Say something.
We don't know.
Like, Gil, I'm gonna say 150.
He could, and he
I'm gonna say 150 to 175.
It depends.
I'm gonna say 150 to 175.
150. So 5 year, 150.
How many years, Mr. B?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he stay in LA though. How much he could get if he leave LA though?
Let me hear something, man. I just want to see. I just want
You
to
can
see.
do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just
You can
give
do a 4 year.
because I don't think he's
Only 4 years, right?
240.
If he leaves, it's
Unless
a 4 year deal. If
sign and trade.
4-year deal.
He can get a 5-2 if he signed and trade, I believe.
4 year 150, 4 year 150, 175 somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. That's what I'm gonna give you.
I'm gonna say around 180, 190.
180, 190.
For Ford.
Doctor?
I got nothing.
Of course. I appreciate you. At least you're standing on your shit. Was it 195? What'd you say? 175?
I said 150, 175.
I said 180, 190.
Okay, 180.
Oh, you said 3 years? That's a good amount though.
3 years, what?
You said he said 3 years, 150? 160?
No, 4 years.
No, he can't get
that.
4 years, because if he leave LA, he can get a 4 year deal. So I'm saying 150 to 175.
He can also do a sign and trade too, Mr. B. So he could.
Oh, okay.
So last year they offered him what? 4 year, what, 90?
89.2. Yeah, 4 year for 90.
4 year for 90. So they were trying to get him what? Less than 25? 25?
20, yeah, about 22 plus
22. So 22 million, and he's gonna jump up to 44 million.
He showed it.
No, yeah, he showed it, but it's just the end results. So you averaged 20 last year, and this is what I offered you. You're averaging 20 this year. Most likely, the way you're playing, you're gonna finish season about 22 to 21.
Hold on. Let's see how much Jalen Williams averaged to get his money.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Same.
We can pull it up, but Jalen Williams was all NBA and all defense.
Whenever he says whatever, just add that at the end. All NBA and all star. Because that gives
22, 5 and 5 last season.
Do he qualify for any of that though?
No, Reaves is not making. So Jalen Williams made all defensive,
know.
all NBA, and all star. Reaves not making any of that. Reaves,
I'm talking about this year. He don't qualify for it?
He missed too many games already.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So it's going to be a discount anyway.
Yeah, of course. What you need to look at? You don't got no point now? Oh, okay.
No, the point was made. The point was made. Jalen Williams is averaging 17 this year. He was averaging
I'm going to like Portland
22. He was averaging 21, 22 last year.
Portland gonna play him.
So, but Shaw, back to your point. Do you put Austin Reaves on the same caliber of player as Jaylen Brown?
They are.
Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, you said Jaylen Brown before. In terms of
not Jaylen Brown. Not Jaylen Brown.
Do you put him in a Jalen Williams caliber of player?
Yeah. Jalen Williams. Yes.
Okay.
Jalen Williams for sure.
We were talking about second options. We said Jaylen Brown before.
You put him on the same level as an all-star, all defensive second team, and an all NBA player, which means he's third in his position. That's where you put. Oh, okay. All right. All righty.
So, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Jalen Williams on the Lakers right now would be the third option. Shit.
Hey, say it again.
What happened?
Say it again. Say it again. Say it. He'll be what? He will be what? Excuse me. Go guard that nigga over there, bro. Go ahead and sit there and guard him.
Hey, how much did Powell get paid?
When?
They're not in the same.
They're not in the same team?
No. You're right. This is
No. They're not, because Powell is an all-star. Shit.
I know he's all-star this year for sure. He left and made an all-star. That's
I mean, he was averaging 22 last year. He was averaging 22 last year.
What year is this for Powell?
North Powell, he's in the last year of a deal. He's making 20.4 this year. Then he's a free agent.
How old is he? I'm saying
20 what?
How old is he?
32.
Oh,
big difference.
No, it was the same big difference between 23-year-old James Harden and 28-year-old Austin Reaves. You see how big that difference is?
Baby. Keep fighting, baby.
The circumstance.
You know what they be forgetting? They be forgetting that at the end of the season, one of them motherfuckers is a top 15, the other one is not even a top fucking 30 player. That's what they be forgetting, you know what I mean?
Who's not a top 30 player?
Top 15 players get that bag, right? You got to make that team to get that bag, right? And they want to give the bag to the guy that's not there.
Man, Austin Reaves got a name, everything. He's
player.
Boy.
He
gonna go somewhere. They would love that man.
Lemon Daddy, this is nigga.
Lemon Daddy got a name.
I get what he get. He got a name. He don't got the credentials right now to get that.
Man, he got the points. Shit.
You're not getting the upper room bag until you get to the upper room. Okay.
You got the points.
You're not qualified for the VIP until you get the wristband. Stay your ass out there, outside the line in regular.
He's still Jalen Williams.
Hey man, keep hooping. Hey, Austin Reaves, man, keep hooping, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna take nothing away from what you're doing, man. You've been proving yourself. You've been stepping up to the fucking challenge. So whoever want to take the money and the opportunity out of your pocket, my nigga, we gonna put that shit back in your pocket,
for sure.
Because there are niggas that's getting money that you're better than, okay?
For sure.
And until you get that wristband, you stay your ass in the regular part of the club, okay? All right.
How much Jalen average though? How much did he average?
22. Gil, can't get a wristband.
Tell Jalen you can't do what I do. What am I averaging? 23.
Yeah,
24.
Oh, wristband. Now, that motherfucker wristband is different.
You can't get a wristband, Gil? You can't go to.
That wristband is different. You average 18, right?
He on Luka.
No,
him. He can't get the
wristband.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, no, I don't get the color now. You know where I'm getting going, huh?
Why are you always talking? Why you got?
Yeah. Huh? What happened again?
Yeah, you can't accept defeat.
Not defeat. No,
It's not defeat. It's okay to lose.
Well, I just
But
know
not fight. Why be fucking fight? Yeah, nigga.
Do the picture behind you.
Yeah.
Do the picture behind you. Dick.
Yeah, I got Brown, yeah.
There's no history. That's it. Don't get mad at me.
Oh, Brown, nah, nigga. You trying to turn my nigga into a corner nigga. It ain't going. I'm not going.
I'm just
corner
saying.
nigga with freedom.
They trying to turn my nigga into a corner nigga. I mean, not rolling.
I want you to come through the door. I do. But
he is.
You ain't got the band.
Portland gonna play him the max. Or Utah. Portland for sure. One of them white places.
All right. Well, this summer we get to find out. Or he gonna be back with the Lakers for 130, 140.
Hell no, I wouldn't do it. He ain't doing it. It's too fucked up. It's too up in the air. You keep fucking with my emotions. One day I'm 2, one day I'm 1, now I'm 4 and 3. Hell no. Who want to go to work like that?
I mean,
who want to go to work like that?
Bill said, Austin Reaves.
That's a hard living. I told that's the corner nigga life. He don't want to go to work like the corner nigga, not knowing when you gonna get how many shots you gonna get. Nah. You want to be the star where you know, oh, shit, I'm getting this many tonight. Don't do it, Austin. Don't do it. You'll be a elite corner for the rest of your life. But up and down seasons.
There's basketball and then there's business of basketball. Okay? And when the business of basketball gets to speaking,
they're speaking right now. They trying.
Hey Nick, way to show up and talk hoop today, man. I appreciate
that nigga came. What? How much he had his first game back? He dropped 40 his first game back.
Yeah.
Right. They said, "Oh hell no, nah, you gotta cut this shit out." They said, "Cut." You gotta go to commercial and find somebody else.
Tap that nigga on the shoulder. Hey, remember what we talked about? You're not honoring that shit. We talked about this shit over here. Now
right?
You remember what we said? Now
that nigga came back first game feeling good. After that 40 shit gotta stop.
Not on my watch. Not on
I
my
had
watch.
7 shots the next game. Man.
So what happens? What happens? So you got the 40. How you get all the way down to 23?
You got the Chris Paul. You got the Chris Paul. Hey man, we don't want you giving advice. Hey man. You can't give advice around here.
We don't want you doing that. Hey, listen, you over here at this table now. You don't get to eat with the Breakfast Club no more. Okay?
And I'm gonna pay that man $240, and I don't want you in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Somebody gonna pay him.
Know if they could get him. So you wouldn't try to get Austin Reaves for cheaper if you could?
Yes, for cheaper. 4 year 90. What they offered, he said no, and he played this way, and they tapped him on the shoulder, right? Because we don't want to pay you $250, right? I want to get him for cheaper because I don't want to pay him second option money. I don't want to pay him $240. I don't mind paying him $160.
For 4 or 5 years, Gil. 160 for 4.
5 year 160, 175. Fuck yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
No, I can't do that averaging 24 though.
That's still much, but it don't hurt me
now though.
It don't hurt me.
Wait, how much you say? Gil?
4 year 170.
You said 4, not 5, right?
5 year. 5 year 170. 5 year.
No, hell no.
Come on.
Gil.
I'm the Lakers. It hurts my franchise. You remember this?
I'm not a Laker then.
Second tier tax.
So I said I'm out.
I'm out.
What? No, okay. Now where are you gonna go to get that money?
Anywhere.
Yeah, say it.
He can.
I just said some teams.
I'm sure you can get that 90 for 4 now.
You can get that 90 for 4 anywhere now. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna get money that's gonna put anybody in a second apron? I said the landscape changed, brothers. So where's he gonna go to get the money that don't push a team in a second apron, that don't have a player that they're gonna have to pay coming up in the next 1 year or 2 years? That max money.
Why you think old boy moved old boy to Utah?
Who? So,
Mr. Jaren mysteriously moves to Utah after saying that we're gonna trade Austin for Jaren Jackson. I would do that trade.
That
All right,
changed the whole Memphis.
let's move him to the team that actually want him,
right?
and then we do the sign and trade, and it makes sense.
Memphis.
And did
Come
that
on,
work?
Josiah. Don't talk to
He
me
did-
like that. Don't
he
talk to
did-
me like that. It
he
makes
did go
sense
up
if it
over there.
makes sense if we can
For
move him
sure.
there and give him the money he deserves, and then move this nigga over here where we want him. Shit, baby, a lot of shit might not happen. Might shit just how you plan it out. Get Jaren Jackson, move Austin Reaves, and then you got all this money because LeBron leave. You can bring somebody else in. Cool, that's great. But Austin gonna get his
For
regardless.
sure.
Where's he going? You say I heard you say all that. Where's he going? Because he didn't get traded for Jaren Jackson. So all that you said is not reality.
That's because you wasn't listening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what did you say?
Everybody else heard the shit
All
except
right.
me.
We
You
just
being
heard you
Delulu. You trying to fight. You trying to fight instead.
No,
You're
I'm
Delulu.
It's
They got a
okay. Dr.
network for that.
Doolittle. Dr.
Right.
Doolittle hears all the shit. The birds is over here, the lions and the dogs and the tigers all talking at the same time. But I hear what you're saying though. One thing I can hear is you.
He got traded to Utah for Austin to get paid max to get switched to Utah.
No, to the Grizzlies, I believe was what Shaw was saying.
No, I was saying somebody got moved to Utah. Somebody got moved to Utah so that when Utah wants the guy they want, they'll be able to trade from the Lakers to Utah.
Yeah, okay.
So the deal that was spoke about before the dude went from Memphis to Utah, that's the deal that's still in the works.
Still in the works. So trading Austin Reaves for Jaren.
Yep. And then
Sign and trade.
Yep.
Sign and trade.
Brown leaves, and then you said, and then they do what you said earlier. They just go get a Giannis or somebody.
Okay.
Sounds about right. Full circle.
We will see if it happens.
Now,
what was that?
Don't say that. Don't do that, Nick.
Hey,
You
what was
trying
that?
to get up out of here, Nick. Don't do that, Nick. Don't do that, Nick. Don't do that, Nick. I'm running circles. It's about time, man. I got some shit to do, man.
I've never seen people celebrate a theory that never comes true. How do you celebrate hypothetical?
Woo.
So because it's a full circle, so that means it only gets to be a circle if the trade happens, right? Which
Usually,
means
that's how full circle moments happen. That's how it works.
I would have to sign Austin Reaves to two something for me to have marketing and Austin Reaves as the highest paid players in Utah with my sorry ass team.
Coming in with Bam Adebayo. Not Bam Adebayo, I'm tripping. AJ LeBenson. That's a team, boy.
Yeah. Who's my shooting guard right now?
Oh man, we digging. Hey, Joe, what's up, man? What's good, man? We digging. What we digging for? What we digging for? God.
What time is it? God
damn, it's about that time. It's about that time.
You give your theory of some bullshit that just ain't gonna happen, but I can't get my dumbass theory.
It's all good.
It's late, bro. It's getting late.
My theory is
I gotta pick the kids up.
scenario. Who is my shooting guard that I just
fighting for his life? He fighting for his life right now, man. Yelling.
Shooting guard.
You can back up from the screen, bro. Back up. We can hear you. Back up from the screen, man. We can hear you.
Who is my shooting guard that I just drafted there? That's 6'7". That plays like Paul George. So if I get my three, Oh, you forgot? Yeah, you forgot Ace Bailey that they drafted there?
We didn't forget. We didn't forget nothing.
I'm going to pay Austin Reaves. Yeah, I'm going to pay Austin Reaves this $240 million and play the shooting guard to then have. You can't lose something that hasn't happened yet. This is why niggas is dumb.
All right, yeah. Why niggas is dumb? Why are niggas dumb? Why are niggas dumb?
Because they can say some shit that ain't gonna happen until the summer, but they think they won right now.
But then if it happened, what we do is niggas get to disappear because niggas disappear when it happens. Hey, when it
I know my
happens,
shit. Hey, spin one time, Rashad. Spin on this shit.
when it happens, we gonna do the full circle.
Jacob.
He be spinning a circle. He ain't spinning the block.
When it happens, we gonna be spinning.
Well,
Yeah,
on that note,
when it
gentlemen.
You see that? When it happens, you can spin. So why you spinning now? You
Obviously, it hasn't happened yet.
Of course it hasn't.
Well,
None
on
of
that
this
note,
shit has
gentlemen.
happened. It's always I thinking, wishing could.
That
And I
nigga
would.
said he's spinning the block. All right, man. I'm
Yeah,
out of here.
just keep spinning in circle because you ain't going nowhere.
On that
Hey,
note,
Josiah, remember I put it in the
appreciate.
chat. Remember I put it in the chat that Bad Bunny had the most views. I don't know. You may not have seen it. You know, Gil not in the chat. He ain't in the chat no more. He don't participate in the chat games no more. So he wouldn't have seen it. But yeah, all the shit do come full circle after it. Like we say it, and then we gotta wait for the results. Then the results come. Then we say,
Well, yeah, I'm not going to front. Hey, why am I back in the chat? That chat boring.
I know. The fuck the same
Chat is
reason.
not active
God damn. That shit ain't
Virtual chat.
That shit boring. That shit used to be active.
hey man, step out the chat, man. Go, y'all
Virtual.
go to other chats.
I don't want to be in y'all
It's
group.
okay.
It's boring.
Y'all
Why
gotta
are we
run.
fighting against each other?
Say shit.
They
I was
gotta
doing
run.
Stop
something.
fighting. We on the same team.
Oh,
We
you're
are. I'm
boring.
just saying.
They're running out of the chat.
I was cooking.
They running out of the chat.
Stay
Don't
together,
run
gentlemen.
out the chat, man.
Ain't nothing in that chat. It's quiet
Don't
now.
run.
It ain't nothing to talk about no more.
It's
Ain't
just
nothing to talk about
me.
no more.
Hey, Drew,
It's just
hey,
me.
medicine.
It's just
Check
me.
in.
We can't get no answers. I don't even know why
It's
we going in
just
the chat.
me. It's just me.
Hey, it was out. It was a dog in the rain.
That's what I'm
All right, there
saying.
you go. Thank you.
Dog in the rain.
Shut it down. Let's go.
On that note, appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody here. Hopefully the group chat gets back to where it needs to be. But this has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow?